Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mercury. Welcome to my channel. It's my daily vlog, so whatever I'm up to is what you're gonna see here. And it's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. So I wanna kind of preface this with, today's starting out to be a little bit of a rough day for me. This is the first time I'm having a Thanksgiving in a very, very, very long time without my family. And it's only the second Thanksgiving in my whole life that I'm not with everybody. So this is a little bit of a challenging day right now. But that being said, Roy's coming over this afternoon and I'm gonna keep busy. I got a lot of cooking to get through. So we are going to spend some time in the kitchen. We'll spend some time relaxing a bit. If my hair changes midway through this video, I have to dye my hair today. The blonde is out of control. It has to go back to the pink. So things are gonna happen. I'm gonna keep very, very busy today. But we got a bird that's got to get in the oven, otherwise we won't have dinner. And before we do the bird, we have to stuff the bird. And to stuff the bird, we need to make the stuffing. So let's head to the kitchen and get all this going. So in all honesty, the past 2 years, my stuffing has been a fail. I have not been impressed with the stuffing I made the past 2 years. I keep changing it every year, looking for a better stuffing that I can eat. Since I'm grain-free, gluten-free, all the rest, right? It's been very challenging because I can't find good stuffing cubes to make the stuffing out of. So if you recall, a couple of days ago, I made a focaccia bread. And I also made breadcrumbs, or bread cubes, I should say. So after I made the bread, so I made 2 batches. I have one that's gonna be table bread, but I also have these. And after I made these, I cut them into the cubes, I toasted them. I actually let them stay out and get stale. We're gonna try this. Hopefully this will work better than the past couple of years. Every year it's something new, trying a new version until I find something I like. So this is this year's version. So I have these bread cubes that I'm gonna be using. I've got to chop up an onion. I got some baby bella mushrooms. Got some celery. Whoops, and I got some chicken stock. We're gonna chop that up, mix it together, and put it in the bird. Oh, and butter. I gotta get butter too. Then mix it up, into the bird it goes. This is all the veggies. That's the onion, the celery, and the mushrooms. Now I'm gonna melt the butter, put the bread cubes in, and the melted butter, the chicken stock, and it all gets mixed up. We have our mixture. We have our bread cubes. In they go. And we have our butter. It has melted. Yes, melty butter. In it goes. And now we have our chicken stock. Open that up. Measure it out. And then in it goes. Let's mix it all together. So I'm gonna let that sit a minute and let it start to absorb all the liquid. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna start to get the turkey out of the plastic, start to clean it up a little bit, get it on the baking tray, all that turkey stuff. I'm gonna start doing that while that's absorbing all the liquid. Oh, this is getting exciting. So I got the bird out of the wrapper that it comes in. I was able to pull out the neck and the innards, which, I mean, I have to sort of close my eyes and do it, in all honesty. It's not the most pleasant of things. Make sure that your bird is fully defrosted. Yeah, and I just put that stuff to the side. I'm waiting to find out if Roy wants gravy, because if he does, I need to boil the neck and the innards, because that's how my family has always taught me how to make the gravy. I'm not a gravy person, so depending on if Roy wants gravy is whether I'm gonna make the gravy or not. But the bird is on a pan. The stuffing has absorbed all the liquid, so we're gonna go put the stuffing in the bird. So just a couple of notes before I get started with this. One, in 40 some odd years, I have never figured out a neat way of doing this. There is going to be a big mess of stuffing. I am a firm believer in getting as much stuffing as possible into the bird. Number 3, like I said before, this is like my first Thanksgiving in a long time without my family. And I forgot that my family has the pins and the twine to hold the bird shut after you stuff it. And I realized this yesterday at the last minute. So my workaround, I got bamboo skewers, and I'm gonna use these, and I'm gonna like break them so they're shorter, they're not sticking out like crazy, but I'm gonna soak those in water so they don't burn. Okay, so I got my little skewers, and they've been soaked. So, oh, you know what? This has a skin loop. Wait a minute. I might not need to stick those skewers right there. Put the legs in the skin loop. Look at, oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Now we'll just put one of these this way. Just in case. Keep that tidy. There we go. Maybe one more over here. I'll go in there. Okay. So now we have that end done. Now we gotta spin it around. And we gotta do this end. Like I said, I like to, get as much in as possible. This end, the spoon like never works. I'm just gonna have to go in with my hands. This is the really messy end, by the way. But if you like stuffing, you don't let any space go to waste. Go in there. Okay. I'm wondering if I could flip the bird. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, this is going to make it easier. So as long as we don't lose anything from the other end, this will be good. We'll be good to go. This will be excellent. Just packing that all in there. Packing as much of the stuff in as I can. Okay. Okay. Okay, I need my sticks. Okay, I got one stick. Okay, gotta come through there, and then that goes through there, and then through again, and then attach to the bird. No, that's too little of attachment point. Good attachment. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. That's it. I just try to push that in so that doesn't leak too much. Okay, cool. Gotta flip this back over. Okay, I'm gonna just scoop up the bits that drop so they don't burn, and then we can go from there. Now that the bird's all stuffed, we gotta make the outside as delicious as the inside. So how do I do that? I have more melted butter, and I have one of these silicone brushes, and I'm just gonna paint this bird with butter. Then I got, what do I have here? I have rosemary, I got garlic powder, and I got some smoked paprika. And that is what we are gonna put on the outside of the bird. Do do do, painting the bird. Do do do, painting the bird. Painting the bird with the butter. Yummy, yummy butter on the bird. Okay, next we have the garlic powder. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I am a firm believer you can never have too much garlic. But that's just me. Get some rosemary going on here. And some smoked paprika. Oh, I love that color. That is beautiful. My friends, the bird is ready for the oven. Gotta put it in. And then we keep an eye on it. We gotta baste it periodically, keep it from drying out. If any parts of the bird ever start to cook faster than the others, particularly like the legs, put a little piece of tin foil on it. You gotta keep an eye on your bird. You gotta love the bird as it's cooking, right? So we're gonna be doing that. I'm actually going to pour a little bit of chicken stock into the bottom of the pan because I have the turkeys up on a turkey breast, right? So underneath, I'm gonna put a little bit of broth so that way it has some steamy and some juices, so when I start basting it, there's already fluid down there. So into the oven she goes. So now that the turkey's cooking, and I also got a load of dishes going, so if you hear anything in the background, I gotta keep the dishes moving along on a day like today. I still have to do my mashed potatoes. So I can't have white potatoes, but I can have various varieties of sweet potatoes. I tried to get the purple in the middle sweet potatoes, like where the meat of the potato is purple, and I could not find them anywhere. So I don't know if they're out of season or they were just really popular and sold out, whatever the case may be. So I got a different variety of sweet potato, and honestly, I'm not sure if the flavor profile is more towards the sweet or more towards the savory. Because originally I was gonna do a garlicky purple sweet potato because they tend towards the savory. So we have to do a little bit of an experiment. Oh, my dishes are making noise. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. The dishes got really loud for a moment there. So we have to do a little experiment. And basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna boil up the potatoes first, give them a little taste, and see if I should go with the sweet side or the savory side, because that's the only way I'm gonna find out at this point. It's a big mystery. So I'm gonna go peel and boil potatoes. Let's get these potatoes out. So these are the potatoes I ended up with. So we gotta peel them, cut them into cubes, and get them boiling. Potatoes are all peeled. Gonna cube them up and put them in the pot. So those are on the stovetop boiling right now. I'm gonna let them boil. I'll drain them, they'll cool down. And I think after that, while I'm waiting to figure out what to do with it, I gotta do my hair. So I may come back with different color hair. Like magic, I am back and my hair is refreshed, magic. So the turkey is cooking. I just checked on it and the wings are starting to get to that point where I gotta put some foil on them. So I'm gonna show you how I put the foil on the wings. And I tasted the sweet potatoes after I boiled them, and they are definitely on the sweeter side of the profile, so I am not putting the garlic in them. I'm just gonna put some butter, see how they taste, maybe a little splooge of honey. I don't even think they need it. So I'm gonna mash up the potatoes, and cover the wings on the bird. Okay, first things first, gotta baste the bird. See that wing tip right there? So he's getting a little crispy. And we just rip it to the right size and wrap it around that wing. I need my pot holders here so I don't burn myself. I gotta spin this a little so I can get to the other wing. That around that little wing. Let's fix that. Back in she goes. So about every half hour or so I've been basting the turkey. I'm finding it's like the pan juices keep drying out, so I keep having to add liquid. I've been adding water. At first I was adding chicken stock, and then I used up the box of chicken stock that I had. So I've just been adding water to the bottom of the pan, and as it mixes with the turkey drippings, it'll still be very flavorful. So now, this is cooled, so now I have to mash up these taters. So again, I'm gonna use just butter, taste it, and see where we go from there. Got my little masher, and here we go. Another butter, more mashy. Mash. I got some salt, a little pepper, and this is how they are looking. Pretty good if you ask me. They look pretty good. Now I want to give them a taste just to make sure I'm on the right track. So I got a clean fork. Those are good. I'm happy with those. Those will be great later. I don't have to do anything. Now I can just relax for a little bit until Roy arrives with the green beans. So I think I'll sit down and watch some Star Wars. I mean, you watch Star Wars on Thanksgiving, right? Or is that just like an 80s kids thing? Like with Star Wars and Back to the Future. Those were the shows that were always on, like, what was it, like TBS and TNT? Like they were always on those channels on Thanksgiving. So, Star Wars. Okay, the bird is out of the oven. Look at the bird. We did it. We made a bird. So now I gotta do the green beans, and I toasted up the almonds, got some butter in the pan, gonna let the butter melt, put the green beans in, and cook them up a little bit. Not too much, you still want them to be crisp. Oh no, there's green beans going everywhere. Okay, there's my bird. I got the stuffing out. I did cut that skin flap off to remove the stuffing. Got my green beans back there, my stuffing over here, and we got some stuff warming up. It's almost dinner time. And here is our Thanksgiving feast. This is the focaccia that I made. This is the mashed potatoes. There is the stuffing and the cranberry sauce, green beans amandine, and the bird. We did it! Also off to the side I have the pecan pie bars and the pumpkin pies in the fridge. We'll have that in a little bit. Okay, we did it! And Roy's here, he made it! So, got my plate, it's dinner time, and I just want to say happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You know, it's been a wild ride, it's been a great year, and I'm glad that you're here with me, and I'm thankful for that. So, with that, I'm done for the day. I'll see you all tomorrow, and until then, stay inspired. Bye, everyone. Take care.